given up this year consistently. There's another killer right there.
50-yard play. Trask on 1st and 10. Throws to the sideline, batted around. Is that an interception in bounds? At least for the moment it appears it is for Jay Ward.
The question is, the defender for LSU that deflected it, was he inbounds or out of bounds when he hit the football? The ball, I think, was caught in bounds, but was it deflected by a player who was out of bounds?
That was Dwight McLaughlin who deflected it. Officials haven't made any call yet.
Ruling the field is an interception by the defense.
And I think that's going to be overturned. It did appear on that first look at it on replay that McLaughlin was out of bounds when the ball hit him.
Jay Ward is the guy who caught the football. And he was trying to keep his knees in play, but Matt, what'd you see on that?
First thing is the defender is allowed to go out of bounds and come back in. Plus the ball's already been touched, so the fact that he's out is not a factor. If he can get himself back in and declare as he's in bounds, then this is an interception.
But when he touches the ball and he's standing out of bounds,
see, I think it went. Well,
he's so in.
Jumping,
he's in bounds.
When the ball, I think it hit the receiver,
That's
then
awesome.
it hit the defender, and was. Wow.
as much as it looks like that can't possibly be in bounds for all three people involved here, it might just be.
I think McLaughlin might have been in midair when he hit it, and I think Ward's knees were inbounds when he caught it.
Well, Matt, to me, that's the only question. I think Tony, the receiver, was in bounds.
That was some good awareness by number 5 right there.
It hit McLaughlin in the helmet.
Well, does he have a foot on the ground when it hits him?
Ooh.
Well, when it hits him in the head,
Jeez.
I think his foot is still just barely off the ground. And the call on that field,
He's not out of bounds yet.
What do you think, Matt, since you're our rules expert and we're just a bunch of wannabes when it comes to officiating? Well, you know this is a tough one because Matt is unusually silent and maskless in his house.
I think his foot was still up when it hit him in the head.
I agree. It's extremely close, but I don't think it's hit yet. It's bounced
there
away.
It is. It hits him there in the helmet, and his left foot is off the ground.
His left foot's still in the air.
Yeah, and it's still in the air. That's the right call on the field. I think this play's going to stand. Great look at it.
I agree.
Our producer is Josh Hoffman. Our director, Scott Johnson. Our tremendous crew.
What a crazy play.
Yeah, I think the last replay we saw, it's hitting him in the helmet, and it ricochets off his helmet, and his foot was still. Now, are those heels on the sideline when Kadarius Toney touches it from the Progressive Pylon camera view? We're well ahead of our usual Progressive Pylon
The pace. The PPP. Progressive Pylon pace.
All right, Matt, we're going to make, you've seen a lot of looks at it now, and these replays are supposed to take 2 minutes or less. Give us your best opportunity at it.
Well, I agree. The Florida receiver looked like he was still in bounds when he touched the ball. When the ball hit the LSU defender in the helmet, I think his foot was still in bounds, was still in the air. And I think when the LSU player on the ground touched the ball, I think his knee was actually on the green.
Jeez, what a play.
What a play by Ward to get his knees back.
Didn't seem possible. All three could be in bounds.
The ruling on the field stands. First down, LSU.
I think they got it right. That was a crazy play.